More desperation for the housing market as Americans turn to cash out refis to keep up with inflation. Hey everybody, Scott Walters. Buckle up and strap in. I got a hard-hitting pull, no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows or sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. We're going to take a look at the latest trend targeting anybody out there that still has equity in their home as lenders want to tap in to your equity. Because why? Because there's no more loans being written. It is crisis time for the financial markets, financial institutions. So as we read between the lines and look between the cracks and examine the health and the fitness of the U.S. housing market and the U.S. economy, we're going to expose another trend. And it's so interesting to me to see how these companies try to target people, making it seem all rainbows and sunshine when it's clear, to me at least, what's really going on if we dig a little deeper and acknowledge the elephant in the room. The lending industry is tanking. Desperation time. That's what happened in the '08 bubble. That's why we started pushing ARM mortgages, teaser rate mortgages, temporary lock-in of a rate for a couple years, and then it balloon payments on you. It's a hand grenade that goes off. Well, these HELOCs, these cash out refis, are not much different. It's basically people in desperate. Why would you do a cash out refi right now unless you are having issues? Very small percentage of people are using their house as a cash register, really. Tapping into your equity. You don't own your house anymore. The bank now owns it because you just borrowed against equity that's there at the moment. What happens when that equity is gone? You have no option anymore. You can't sell the house for how much debt is now being leveraged against the house. Insane. So what of you, a subscriber? And if you're new, please subscribe. Subscribe right away. There's never been a more important time in history to get centered and surrounded with like-minded people where iron will continue to sharpen iron. Sent this one in. So I said, what the heck? Let's go ahead and report on it. And guess what? We're exposing some stuff right now, friends. We're exposing some stuff. Another symptom of what happens when you overheat the biggest asset class in the world, the U.S. housing market, all courtesy of lockdowns, stay-at-home orders, a crisis, dropping of interest rates, making real estate agents essential to go stimulate the housing market and then kick the can too far down the road. They let it go until it was a runaway train. It left the station and it's not coming back. A two-headed monster now with runaway inflation and a risen interest rate environment. And there's only one way this thing can end. No soft landing, friends. The ad we're going to look at is not the sign of a soft landing. It's the sign of a hard landing. So let's go ahead and roll this email and this ad. Then we'll meet back here and wrap it up. Let's get started. Good evening, Mr. Walters. I saw this ad for cash out refinance this week in a news app. I've never seen an advertisement like this before. I'm assuming this is to make HELOCs look like rainbows and sunshine. Thought you would be interested. Keep up the great work, and I'll keep on watching. Jennifer, channel subscriber. Well, thanks, Jennifer. Let's go ahead and take a look at this advertisement and see what we can find. Virginia Refinance Program makes getting cash easy for homeowners. How to access your home's equity and get a lump sum cash payment. Until now, refinancing was less about getting needed cash and more about lowering rates or payments. Inflation is now at a 40-year high and mortgage rates are at a historical low, encouraging homeowners to cash out thousands of dollars in equity in this uncertain time, all while keeping their payments and rates low. When homeowners visit Fetch Rate to see if they qualify, many are shocked that they can get hundreds of thousands in cash with no hidden fees, points, or costs at super low rates. How does a cash out refinance work? Homeowners today have much more equity in their homes than they did in the past. Many are surprised their home values increased by 35 to 45%, allowing them to cash out hundreds of thousands of dollars. Start by selecting your current mortgage balance. And here you go, some easy
clickable buttons, and you're on your way to tapping into your house's equity with a nice, simple, easy peasy Japanesey cash out refi. Let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up.
All right, friends, welcome back. So that's what's being pushed now. I think recently I ran a video warning people that right now we've got companies basically trying to offer short sale solutions to people that are facing foreclosure. These are popping up now on social media, Instagram, Facebook. Insane, right? Well, now here we go. This is basically the same thing. You're probably seeing this as well. Tap into your house's equity. People don't realize how much equity they have. Right now, it's just another opportunity for financial institutions to try to get their hooks in you, try to write one more loan, try to do whatever they can to stimulate their business. And they're reaching now because no new loans are being written. What's the thing we can do? Well, if I'm one of these companies, people still have a bunch of equity in their house at the moment, but that is a ticking time bomb. They're making it seem like you can call them and your payment might not even change. We'll just give you a bunch of cash. No, it won't. I can guarantee you 9 out of 10 people that call, their payment, you don't borrow against your house and have your payment not go up. You don't increase your financial exposure by accessing equity. It's very rare that you're going to be able to tap in and not affect your payment. And even if you could, do you think that's the solution? If you're now looking to the house to hang on, you're already hanging on. No, it's time to get it to market, get that cash in your pocket without owing it, borrowing against it, and go downsize. Jump into a cracker box rental, stack cash and sit on it. Re-enter the markets maybe when it's softening again. And final thoughts. I come to you as a friend, as a content creator. Somebody wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life. Understanding the biggest artificially created housing bubble couldn't sustain itself. We're seeing the blowback, the fractures. These are the symptoms now. When you see advertisements popping up, encouraging people to tap into the equity in their home, to use their house as a cash register, because there's still some areas that are, well, a lot of areas that are completely inflated, which means people do have equity in their houses, but it's running out. So even if they tapped into that equity now, the house is going to be worth less in a year from now. And then they're completely upside down. These will turn into foreclosure properties, the majority of them, in my opinion, for people that start pulling equity lines and HELOCs against the house, using it as an ATM. It's not smart unless you've got a very safe plan of where that money's going. If you're using it to keep up with inflation, which is what the ad tried to tell us today, you could do with it. Having problems with inflation, there's never been more important. This is insane. They're preying on people that are having a hard time keeping up with inflation to tap into their equity and let us have your house. We'll take the house. That is not a healthy sign of a healthy housing market. I think we can all agree with that. I'm going to continue to do my best to blow the lid off this every step of the way, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, I have the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It would be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, I think you're really going to love the next video coming into your screen, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. I'll see you on the next video.